Hey, I'm Antonio Graceffo, this is Martial Arts Odyssey. Today I'm in Siem Reap, Cambodia, and we're learning Bradal Serey. That's Khmer Boxing. With me today is Kru Sen Kimson, and he's the teacher here. Now, go line ni miền công sư phong mai miền một phái miền thì ai làm ni Okay, so he said he's got about 20 students here normally. He's got 3 fighting in Phnom Penh, but he said the other ones are out doing the rice right now. So that's Cambodia. They got to go out, they got to cut their training so they can go out and work in the rice fields and support their families. So, Lukru, Pongren, Kinyong Bradal Serey, Bande? Bang. Okay, I'll come to that, This one, you're blocking with the forearm. You're blocking with the forearm, you're moving, and you're throwing a hook at the same time.
Up.
In other martial arts, they say, what do you do if someone tries to hit you, if someone tries to kick you? And it's like a hypothetical. Obviously, in Khmer Boxing, Bradal Serey, it's 100% probable that someone's going to try and kick you or hit you. And so we have to react, and we have to know how to react. Now, you can block, and you can check, but blocking and checking hurt you, and they don't do anything to your opponent. Avoid or block the strike that's coming in, but at the same time attack the opponent.
Yeah, he's saying it's going to be a knockout. So what he's saying, real important though, is the moment you see the kick coming, then you move in and do it. You don't wait till he hits you and then throw the punch. That's number one. And number two, he's throwing the really big hook, the wide, far hook. He's not throwing a boxer's hook. You know, so my background is boxing. A boxer's hook looks like this. But here, that's no good because he's got these long legs coming at you. So you're throwing a wide hook.
Stand-up grappling from the neck is a huge part of Khmer Boxing.
Ở đây con gì Khmer mà muốn tập bàn cho con mà Khmerอยู่ได้
Jockeying for a position like this is a good exercise, but it is also part of the offensive and defensive art of the sport of Khmer Boxing.
Okay, so we're using the elbow to protect the center line. Outlaw day. Outlaw day. Lodging. Okay, so you don't want to wind up here where he's got both his hands inside. So you use your elbow to protect, and you try and get inside. You see, he's pushing my arm down. He doesn't want me getting inside. And once I get inside, I use my elbow. Okay.
不要给人家包住了，就是我们从里面进吐。
对。
People ask me what is the primary difference between Bradal Serey Khmer Boxing and Muay Thai. The main difference is that the Khmers tend to use their elbows a lot more than the Thais. On both sides, Khmer and Thai, sometimes Western observers will say that their hands are weak, they don't punch as well as Western fighters. And it's probably true, but one of the main reasons is because getting hit with an elbow is so much more devastating than getting hit with a fist that they can't see the point and spending a lot of time learning to punch where they can just hit you with an elbow and end the fight on a cut.
Okay, so we got to get that other elbow. It's got to go really high. Got to go high. Use your whole body, and you got to cover up.
你不用挡，就是被人家打。
Okay, so you're saying it's very important when we throw the elbow with this hand, we got to cover up on the other one.
这个是练的，但是如果在对打的时候就是另外，在上台的就是另外打，这个是在教 胶就是另外胶。
就是我在这里跟那个沙袋是这样子跟Run是别的做法。好。So basically what he's saying to me is that when we're practicing on the bag, we have one way of doing it, but it's going to be a little different when you got a real person. The shape's different. He's moving and he's hitting you. Kru, Rien, Bradal Serey. I like sometimes he's so peak.
នេះមួយអានេះពីរខាងខាងគេកន្លែងហ្នឹងកាលណាចូលsẽនៅអានេះអត់ទេអានេះអត់ខាងនេះ
最重要就是在这里在这里
Okay, so that's interesting. I asked him what's the most important, and he showed me the two places where you're going to end a fight. You get hit in the solar plexus, that's the end of the fight. You get hit here, the end of the fight. He said down here is not too bad, right, because you got muscles down here. But imagine one of these guys kicking you or hitting you with the knee right here, that's the end of the fight. So you got to protect those areas. So 你问他，所以讲要的是我们要保护这个地方跟这个。
ចេះវាយគេចេះទប់គេដែរ
Okay, so he said the most important is we want to try and obviously hit the opponent. We want to try and hit the two most dangerous places. At the same time, we want to protect them.
អាយមិនប្រឹងទេអាយមិនប្រឹងអាយធ្វើឲ្យវាបាត់ដកតែយើងចាប់បាច់នេះពីបោកមិនបានទេ
那个是最好
Okay.
没有人能来打
So this is the best way. He said you defend in here. Don't let him pull you in and don't let him control you.
อันนี้ถ้าគេខ្លាំងគេខ្លាំងរុញ
你看
Okay, you look here. He's getting leverage. He's got leverage. His elbow against my body. Okay. He's got leverage on my body and he's twisting my head. So one, he's getting leverage with the elbow. Two, he's twisting me. And he's twisting me in the direction that he wants to. Okay, and then he's twisting me in the direction he wants me to go, and he's hitting me with the knee. Because you need distance for a knee. People think you're going to get a knee when you're in close. If you're too close, you can't do it. Okay, if you're in here like this, you can't do it. So you got to get some distance. Okay, look, it's a little bit counterintuitive. When I get in the clinch, I always think about putting my body weight on his neck, but that's not what you're doing. You want your weight going into your own elbow, because that's where you're... You want your weight going into your elbow against his chest, and that's where you're going to get your leverage. So you're not hanging on him like this. He's in leverage.
如果我们用力很重了，就是能拖住。
He's saying if we put enough power into that elbow and it's in here, there's nerves and muscles in there that we can wind up damaging to make it harder for your opponent to continue fighting.
តែគាត់កាលណារុញចាប់ខ្លាំងម្ខាងទៀតគេឈឺគេឲ្យនេះឲ្យទៅបាត់មកបដ
如果我们用这个力很强，就是我们的对手等一下痛就是翻过来就是我们能打的。这个。
So he's saying that if we're doing this, there's a lot of leverage, a lot of power, and we'll make the guy come forward, and then you can bring up the knee.